Uh, I don't really know why people. I'm doing the same personal ad again, I guess. I don't know. There's still some of that A. Smear, that great Canadian lager still left. I mentioned this is Dick Vital. I guess he's looking for. We're still looking for that girl. That's a vacuum cleaner for a Canon. I wasn't supposed to read that yet. I'm sorry. I have to play the video. I wasn't too sure if that was Jurassic Park. I actually ripped the videotape out of the VCR and I threw it in a big pile of videotapes, and then I just like grabbed a random one out of there. I said then maybe I'll get Jurassic Park, maybe I won't, but I always feel like I'm in Jurassic Park most of the time, so not too sure that I might have found another like interpretation of Jurassic Park possibly. Let's see. I don't know. There were probably like it was a whole box of tapes.
That ship appears.
So I guess that's where I left off. This is Dick Vital, and we're still looking for that girl that's a vacuum cleaner for a Canon. Now her favorite movie is Master and Commander, but we only think she likes that movie because of the Canons.
It's gone.
Here is some additional vacuum cleaner knowledge, common knowledge.
You feeling better now?
Maybe she doesn't know this knowledge yet.
Much better, thank you.
Now, did you know that vacuum cleaners actually blow? The motor is designed for blowing, but we use them for sucking. Very advanced rating there. It inspired me so much. I said I'm pretty sure this is actually being done. I've already done a couple takes. I showed the brain warp. I was like, maybe I'll just keep searching. I kept looking. I was looking and looking, and I found a poem.
Very kind to me.
Of course, you already know. I just like, I can't read much more of this. Right here, it's all just kind of like just every time I look at this, it's like, I don't know, everything's all blurry. All I can really see is the Dick Vital. Well, here's the poem. I'm just gonna move on. Unless you probably aren't qualified if you didn't watch the last video. I'm sorry. I guess you're not. You can still probably qualify, kind of like NASCAR or something. There's probably some like rule that changed at some point, so you could qualify specifically. I like horse racing better, though. I don't watch NASCAR. It usually just seems like a big queer game to me. They just kind of like change. They're like, we kind of want him racing today, so we're gonna change his rear end rules or something. I don't know how that sport works. Horse racing is kind of like the way I go usually. Horse racing. I'm a big winner. I'm usually a big winner. big winner at horse racing. Well, here's the poem. This is another. I mean, I'm gonna like drink some champagne to this one or something. I know I don't really have any champagne, but this one's been like biting me so much. I can probably pretend it's champagne. This one, it actually kind of looks like, I think the bites faded away or something. I don't know, it's like a mixed CD track or something. You never know kind of what order you're gonna get. It kind of looks like champagne. I think this is like champagne. Now this is like a spectacular poem here. Now I just read this poem and I was like, it's genius. Now people, I did not write this poem. It's not a poem that I've written. This is not my handwriting. Anybody can tell I cannot write like that. I mean, everything's like, this is very advanced reading here. Very advanced. I don't have this ability. This was a friend's poem here. I'm a little iffy showing this poem. He doesn't like rarely sells his work. Rarely gives his work away. I believe there's like, this was like a distributed copy out of the whole like 100 copies. There's probably only like 10 remaining. Very rare, but I just said this is like the best work ever. See, this poem, it starts in green. Green trees, to be exact. It starts in green trees. And, I mean, you read the whole poem, and it ends in green trees. I mean, I just said this is excellent. I said, like, the best work I've ever seen. I was like, I mean, I hope people don't try to steal this poem, because, I mean, this is just worth so much money. So I'm just going to kind of, like, read the poem, present what I can within my, like, time limit here. It's just a very valuable poem, I guess. A lot of people would read books like this all day. Starts in green, ends in green, starts in trees, ends in trees. I mean, it's just great. It's just great. So we'll read the poem here. I can't reveal the writer at the end. I don't believe. Kind of blank that out. There's kind of like a arrow, kind of like where he signs the poem after. You can just barely see that after the period there. It's kind of like period line, like an underscore or something, and then his name. Now, everybody's gonna think I'm the advanced writer probably, but I've had many girls kind of like see if I could have like the I don't know how rating works, like the rating ability to like forge, and I'm not really good at that. I can barely write my own words. It usually just ends up as like a bunch of scribbles that kind of look like words. But if you do want to get into, I mean, you can act like you're in a court or something and like illegally like say that I was like forging the document. I never understand these courts. They just kind of like, they're like, he wrote that, and then they also, like, they say two things. They say this guy wrote that, he's going to jail. This guy forged that, he's going to jail. I never understood that. Well, if you really want to examine the writing in this, you can. I can introduce you to the writer that actually wrote this. I'll probably just give you more of these. He has like boxes, like manuscripts written on these. Now let me see. It starts with Who knows the secret thoughts of trees? Alright. Well, I guess that's how I started the poem. That's how pretty much, that's all probably anybody really cares about. The actual title is, who knows the point of poems like these? But the title is, who knows the secret thoughts of trees? Who's plumbed their sap and harmonies? Who knows why the constrictors squeeze the tiny victims that they seize? Who knows why molten rocks don't freeze? We just gotta kind of end that at freeze. It kind of like goes with all the stuff that's been going on, and I don't know, it kind of like freezes like way up here. I don't think you can quite see it. You could probably like lower the poem. So that's freeze. And there's a bunch of poem. I don't know. People probably like do stuff throughout the poem. Stuff goes on, and the poem's kind of like red. I might have to edit. I'll try to translate that myself later if I can actually see the name. This is like going out. We'll see what the YouTube report reveals when I upload. Let's see what else here. And then the ending. Read everything. Get to the end. And then of course there's more trees, people. More trees at the end. I think I'm gonna drink to these trees. We're gonna we're gonna do the last of the like champagne kind of elixir type stuff there. I better say excuse me because this is like an ad. I'm just kind of zeroing in right now on what I was actually looking at here. Are we reading like some book or something, or like what's this? Is this like this be like some economics report on like sustainable organics or something? Oh no, okay. I'm seeing now. Okay, when we get to the bottom, there's trees. I'm remembering now. Okay, we're reading about the tree. It starts trees, and then we get toward the bottom here. And it goes right back to trees, people. I'm actually going to start this just before the trees. No, I'll start it with the trees. If you're lucky enough to translate what's before the trees, you're probably a pretty lucky person. Until then, live life like the trees. Until then, live life like the trees is what it says. Probably shouldn't have celebrated before doing that. Okay, until then, live life like the trees, with roots and sap, without the bees, without pretentious vanities. There wait at least the certainties, the sad too, bees and not to bees that are dear